Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 9, and of course we're playing as Italy. Sort of a screwy Yugoslavia ending here, but both the country, but we're going to continue on. Keep from running out of command distance. Who's up here? These fast units. Oh, I do want them back with them, so I'll leave you attached. Hopefully Germany gets back a bunch of its units that it's sent over. I think it has. There's some of them. From Hungary. We want Germany to do well against the Soviets. Well, I ended up with a stray transport unit. Great for occupying territories fast, of course. Alright, well, let's continue. Uh-oh, major defeat. Oh, here, this has been a long... Okay, so yes, this is a major defeat. Okay, we're retreating back into there, not where I wanted to so much, but alright. These guys, they can come up to this line here, because, well, we are sort of facing a little bit in the rear, but not much of note. And supply organization, good. Which will allow us logistical warfare focus and single engine fighter prototype. Okay, logistical warfare focus. Let's see. 2.5% down on ICs. Supply transfer throughput. Naval basing, refining efficiency. Refining efficiency particularly would be useful for that, but I think we're going to wait on that. Let's go look here at command type. Okay, those were doing pretty well. Yeah, we'll do that. And oh, and also want to come up over here and see. Okay, we've got that. Now we can do single engine fighters. Yes, lots of traffic right now. Put off the row, we're based. Well, most of those are headquarters. We were already out in the western approaches attacking. Okay, sniper warfare, that's useful. We'll let that go. Now I'm gonna field dual purpose guns. Anti-tank. I just don't think I have many that are heavy AA, because that's what that's affecting. And of course, if you're Germany, and because it used to affect a lot more unit types, but if you're Germany and you're going to wanting the equivalent of the Flak 88s, that's definitely something. And I wanted to have it because if I have heavy AAs in a unit, Italy, I should say, had very few heavy anti-aircraft guns. That would be very helpful. I think their biggest was a 75 millimeter light tanks and medium armor upgrade. Yeah, that's here. Port brigades. Extra wide tracks, that's what we want to do. And I want to say even less, but I'm going to say I think there was less than 100 of them built, of the, like the 75 millimeter anti-aircraft guns. And I think well less than 100 of them built, but I'm not sure of the numbers. We're starting to get down into pathetic levels of production numbers. As well as not that good. And this is just how I see things. Oh well, let's look at terrain. Yeah, let's move the yeah, let's no. I don't want to move you through the hills or the mountains. Italy was just unprepared for the war. It was completely and utterly unprepared for the war. That's how I view it. Well, let's push over. Let's push down into there. Why am I pushing against such bad odds? Well, to a point, what choice do I have? But well, we got now this division's about shattered. That's not fighting. The rest of these are core HQs. Now some core HQs here can have really good supporting elements, but it's no. I don't think I'm going to get to overrun these retreating British units. Would be nice. But it's as much to me about right now just pushing on things. Okay, looks like we took out them. I don't know if I care about those units so much right at the moment. So you retreat back out of there and you retreat back up to there. Yes, major defeat. Again at Beersheba. If I'm not mistaken, that was where I sort of split these guys. Create a new unit. Why can't we split these guys? We can detach you from that. Oh well, it won't let me detach. I'm going to move reconnaissance cavalry forward. Have 2 here, so we can move up to 8. These guys are exhausting themselves attacking some naval units. Well, we're going to let these guys rest. We'll get back up. Yeah, that was relatively good. Can these guys make it down here? No. You guys come here. Or others. I don't know if structural is the right term, but other serious problems with Italy going to war than just its industrial capacity. I know most of you, at least, has heard my rants about. Well, let's come into here. The Italian machine guns, but the cultural things as well. Okay, you again, we're gonna pull the fascist. Detach you. We're gonna bring you down in there to occupy that. Okay. Come down here. The flanking line. Oh good, we're doing some damage out there. Let's see. I don't know if more or less than normal for Italy, but we're going to concentrate this time our air attacks there because, one, it's a weaker target, and I knew when I was doing it before, but this has anti-aircraft, so that does affect bombing in that province. So you can rest up. You guys can all rest up. But now, hopefully, we can bomb these guys somewhat. And damage them. Okay, no order now, so they're cut off, but then we are counterattacking. Looks like we will succeed. We were already moving in that direction. We retreat out of the desert back into the plains. Why does George look like he's a... No, well, no, that's a British... I was looking at the hat, and that's a British hat. I thought he was like going to be Austrian or something, or Hungarian. I don't know. Keep the reinforcements coming in. Belgium's taken down there. Oh, I didn't. Again, I hate that. Okay, come down here. Especially with a slow force like this in recouping between attacks. Sending the commander over here, because maybe move them by sea. We sort of control the Adriatic well enough, I think. Which is better to walk them there or SR them. Well, if they're way back and they're slow walking infantry, yeah, SR them. But okay, unfortunately we lost the Breathnik. I wanted to control the whole coast. Okay, bombing sites have advanced, so we can bomb more accurately. Well, should we? Yeah, let's do that. Be an advanced Italy. Uh-oh, major defeat. Where do we lose? Oh, our attack across there. transport. Oh, well, I think we should be able to supply everybody. Especially with this as a secondary. Okay, partisan suppression. Well, good. Let's see how we're doing with that. Oh, we're going to let that go. Against that cavalry division, we might do okay, but maybe not. They're counterattacking, fine. Well, let's keep the pressure up and attack into these mountains. I know they're sort of retreating, but we'll do that and do that just to sort of pin. Boom. I think they'll exhaust themselves on me, but it's not looking that way yet. Oh, well, here, let's counterattack. I think my air attacks are helping. Well, I'm sure they're helping, but I don't know. I think they're helping enough to make it worthwhile to continue. A new industrial zone, very good. We want that. We want more industrial zones. And we're going to let that go. We need that industry. How are we doing down here? My line holding. See, now we have... Okay, good. So we got those before, and now we got that here. So that's going to, in my opinion, hold against... Well, those guys are obviously taken out. Now we got these colonial light infantry and colonial cavalry operating here with some armored cars. So they got some hardness if they try to come across the river there. These guys are just fairly light, but now we're going to have more with artillery, so that will be good. Holding the garrison port there, keeping us supplies coming in. So of course we have those two other ports there. And yeah, you're going to be able to go in and get that, but that with these guys, well, okay. Okay, these are all just sort of militia junk. Yeah, we need that. Don't forget, we got one good mountain division out there holding out of Samba. That should be all right. Okay, Japan has annexed this. Guegji click down here. Or to save our little colony down here that we own. Because the French gave it up to us. Not that it's really worth anything other than a basing ability or something. Now I think we're going to get to keep this. Because I don't think the Allies are going to invade. And I don't think the Chinese, or the Japanese I should say, get it, since it's no longer France, Vichy French to take it, it's ours. It's helping with raw materials, or rare materials. That's for sure. As well as other things, a little bit of industry, of course. But hey, we like that. And so far, that'll be good for us. Of course, we've lost down here. We're on Dockery and whatnot, but whatever. Mostly shattered. Let's send you down there. I'm gonna use those fascists to be sort of the solid holding ground. Okay, where do we have? Yes, okay, we grab this little bit of industry off. Any other reasons? Well, more down here. So. We have oil down here? Ah. Like we're getting zero of it, probably because we have zero infrastructure. What is the... Okay. So 4 and 4. Wow. Okay, so what we need to do here is build some things. We got to build some infrastructure now. Let's start building here. I did not know about these until just now. They may have been given by an event or something. Now I wonder what the question is to get these resources, do you have to trace your line back through a province with connections, or can you just get it without them being able to, or necessary to draw a line of communication? We're going to find out. One of the things I want to do by finding this out is if I can keep it inability for the enemy to get, as they control everywhere, then they probably won't be able to go in and capture it, even if things change. So I could use that oil, especially like when we go, because we, I believe, are getting, well, no, I thought we would be getting more oil from the Soviet Union. We're still getting money from the US. Oh, you guys. Okay, well, now let's send you over to here. See about picking up some other units, because okay, look at terrain. Okay, hills. How long until 11 hours? Okay, well, you join that fight. You join that fight as well. Some of these guys here. advancing them forward. Yes, we need ships. Okay, before they're bombed, let's get them back up here and disappear. Okay, tactical ground crew training. Well, how far? Because I know we we'll let that go, but let's switch this. Pilot training? Yeah, probably. Fighter pilot training, obviously it's... Okay, in our vicinity, North Africa, yes, we need the units. We don't need the war materials that bad. So... that is a commonly called a Bren gun carrier, though I think it's more appropriately called a universal carrier. It's based on the Bren gun carrier. This is German modifications to it, but very much as an anti-tank device. Now these were, I believe, affixed, meaning not designed to be taken off and handed out and used. 3 Panzerschrecks attached onto it, and I wondered how. I really do wonder how accurately you could, or maybe they're just meant to be carried, and deployed to troops. But I've always interpreted this, and I could be wrong as I'm looking at it. I see this thing strapped down, but and it looks awfully heavily strapped down just to like quickly take off and go, but maybe not. I don't know. There's definitely the Panzerfests, aren't meant to shoot straight up in the sky, so those are meant to be handed out to troops in some location. But my interpretation of it has been that sort of 3 rounds of tank killing ammunition already unloaded, and particularly because if you notice where the back blast of this is set up to be behind the passenger compartment. And I've wondered, how accurately could you aim that at another tank? Well, at point blank range, yeah, but so we've got some British equipment. Probably here. Yes, okay. Well, let's move them forward and maybe add them to something. Trucks to somebody and whatnot. Okay. Okay, will you join the attack here? And bring down there like you can. Deutschland's coming down. Yes, constructing zone. Okay, so we've got a bunch of partisan uprisings here in this region. These guys got munched, but they can come in and kill those partisans, I think, just fine. Oh, here too. Okay, now that you're here, you're going to support this attack. We've from a 13 inch into a 47. There we go. That's good. Ah, look, they moved the. They're really being active. This AI is being currently very active for the British, because that's the desert rats have come over here and are counterattacking here, which I think will be fine. But if we can get across this way with enough units in good enough shape, we might be alright there too. Yeah, you join the attack just for the fun of it. Okay, well, let's see. You guys, you continue to move up here. Continue as well. You get on board ship, because you're not a mountain unit. You get on board ship. And you get on board ship. Let's get you here to your fast unit. Maybe good for the desert. Medium warship radar, very good. Yeah, still just in October. Gotta get, so we can get supplies through here. Oh, we can get out there. I'm gonna come. We can get on the other side of that. I didn't know we could there. Glad I tried. I think we've effectively closed it to British use, because by controlling one bank. But I think you have to control both banks to actually use it. Okay, let's stop. That should improve our defensive battle a little bit. What does the Swiss one give us? A decline. Okay, come on. Have we got? No. I want these guys over here now. Yes, rebase. Looks like right now we're going to get across the Suez. Saudi Arabia, no thank you. Okay, so we won here by getting these guys up to there. They're without supplies, but I don't think that'll last. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting supplies in. How are we doing for? So we've got 60. Well, let's build another one. Take a while before it gets started, but okay, submarines and more naval bombers, great. Oh, what else? adjust here some. Okay, we're maxed out on supplies, so I should probably shut that down for that. And that will give us, at least for a while, a lot more production for new stuff. Well, let's build a couple more coastal submarines as well. Let's, but yeah, build that. Okay, well then I'll just keep going into there. Okay, well. Back down this way. Well, maybe just let's come up to here. You guys start moving into there, and you guys go down from here. Okay, well, we've got our defensive line basically complete. I know they're still sort of moving around as to what was intended. Clean up this flanking and hold along there until we can come down and relieve it. Yeah. Just to sort of hold the flanks, as it were. Ah, first aid. Well, good. Well, yeah. What does Germany want? We give them money for energy. Yeah, we could use that. bombing campaign is significantly pushing us forward. Take the oil out there as well now that I think we'll be able to. Portugal, no fuel. How long until we can advance? 15 hours. Hours. No fuel. We got 74,000 barrels or whatever of fuel. Oh, good. Our spies have stolen plans that let us improve our abilities as self-sealing tanks with the following benefits. Great. I don't know that we had researched that at all, or had we? No, I don't think we had. But maybe we had, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I knew we were doing drop tanks. Well, that doesn't mean we have a free one, of course, but sort of thinking that at the moment. But yeah, great. Well, that sort of tells me that we didn't major defeat. Where do we? Oh, Beersheba. Okay. Yeah. Yes, it's across the river, but I want to stop them attacking us so that we can advance further. I would like to take Athens instead of having the Germans take it. The southern half of Greece. Well, finally we won here. Okay, good. These semi-motorized units, hopefully get there quickly. And the Panzer units, my sort of preferred path. Fighting in the mountains. Okay, go. There we go. We won that. Hopefully we'll get it and take the territory. These guys are doing a bang-up job out here, that's for sure. almost gone. That's good. Who isn't moving or attacking? You aren't moving. Right now looks like most everybody there is. Go take these two provinces back. Okay, the Republic of China conquered that. Annexed it. I think they're going to go through their phases of creating the reorganized Republic of China. Think, but we'll see. Well, those guys are a pain, but let's send you guys back up to here. Hopefully that's the path. Yeah, and mostly keep them out of these big, dangerous, huge piles. I mean, if we bump into a couple of light cruisers or something, I don't think we'll have a problem. But Army HQ is great. And we let that go. Reduced by 4 hours the time between attacks. That go as well. And we've won. We've crossed the bank. Or we're crossing the bank. Yeah. Snap, freeze, whatever. We're down in the Mediterranean. We don't care about that kind of stuff. Looks like they're sending in forces to try to keep us from crossing, but yeah, Arbeon, Casablanca, some of that probably should be shut down. Give them money. No, we're not going to trade with you. Too far away. We're not yet getting more direct. So you attack into there. How long until you can move? 20 hours. Your army in Sinai is doomed. Churchill. We're going to take that one down. We're going to control the Mediterranean, or the Axis is. Good, we've cut off German advance. That's what I wanted to do. We'll take the rest of Greece from here. Obviously, you're going to get Salonika. Some resources, but I'd like to get the rest down here. To create the new Roman Empire. Support that attack. Good, battle commander recognition. Yeah, we'll do that. That's worth it. Taro is moving ahead. Now, what do we have here? Okay. You guys get on board ship. What else? Are we bombing any of these guys? Ah, they were able to move somebody, move the armored division down there. Damn. What we got down here? Great. Good, 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 good. I think we'll be able to hold. Until 28 hours, okay. Well. Okay, I think we're going to end the episode here. It's been fun. I'm sort of getting buried, lost in this. I hope you are too. I do sort of sometimes lapse from making a video to just sort of playing the game. But I do know that this is supposed to be a fun video to watch. So, hope it has been. thanks for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Love to see you around more often. And of course, please post comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, corrections. Love hearing from you. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.